Welcome, water signs, to your March reading. I'm Felicity from Enchanted by Soul. This is for Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. This can be for your sun, moon, rising. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If you want to book a reading with me, to work with me, just click the description box below. There's also a link there if you want to buy me a coffee. And if you're on YouTube, watching this on YouTube, feel free to subscribe, to like. If you're on Instagram and this resonates and you want to share it, feel free to share it as well. So I'm going to get stuck into your reading, guys. So first of all, in the pre-channeling, okay, this makes a lot of sense. Okay, first of all, happy birthday to all the Pisces out there. This makes a lot of sense. Pisces season is the last season in the astrological year, and Aries is the new year, okay? So with the Aries energy coming up, that's going to be like new energy. It's going to be go energy. It's going to take action. That's like we can finally feel like we've got a big fire behind us. It's inspiration. This like I'm raring to go, like I'm ready to go. And then with the Pisces season, we're closing things out. All right. So for some of you, might be waiting for this new beginning, or you feel a fresh start coming in some form of way. Maybe not even necessarily like a new beginning, but like a fresh start. It's coming, okay? It's coming. For some of you too, this is going to be traveling in a brand new direction. Brand new direction in like your relationship might be going into a new direction, into deeper commitment. I keep hearing the word commitment. There's also your business could be going in a different direction, and you could even be traveling. Okay, so actual literal travel for some of you, but really for majority, I get this energy of traveling in a new direction. I also get this beautiful energy of when it comes to the commitment, that you're committed to your happiness. And that means you're not going to accept anything or anyone that brings that down. You're not going to accept toxic people, toxic situations, negative self-talk, okay, bad habits and patterns that continue to bring you back into a cycle of self-loathing and things like that. Like no more. You're like, absolutely not. I'm committed to my happiness. I am committed to doing what makes me happy. I'm committed to doing what sets my soul on fire. Okay, not what's gonna please others, okay, but what is going to please me. And it's not a selfish thing, right? We need to release that idea that it's selfish. It's not. When we do things that we know are intentionally going to hurt people and we do it in a real malicious way, right? Then that's a whole different story. But if you're, for example, say you're in a relationship and you're just so over it and you're done and it doesn't make you happy anymore and you want to move on, yeah, you know that decision could very potentially hurt that person. So you understand that, but it's not intentional. It's not like I'm doing it to intentionally hurt you and be malicious. So see the difference there? Okay, see the difference? All right, let's get a moonology here, see what comes through for you guys. I'm getting like a real new moon energy. So for some of you too, the new moon in Pisces that we had recently, you may have been doing a lot of reflecting around then, or a lot of intention setting, things like that. Okay, so use Aries season when it comes in later in March to really like get going on those. You can do it beforehand if it feels good for you, but for a lot, it's just kind of like this slow down and rest before the big fire happens in a good way, like this big push forward. Yeah. What do you need to release? Okay, because prosperity lies ahead and your hard work is paying off. Expect powerful change. So what is it that you need to release that is stopping you from the happiness, right? That is stopping you from experiencing joy and happiness on whatever that looks like for you, right? It's going to look different for every single person. But what do you need to release? Do you need to release still to close out this astrological year? Do you need to release people, situations, old habits, old patterns, toxic behaviors, self-limiting beliefs, like whatever it is? What do you need to release? So that then you can do into release of old stories, okay? That just keep repeating these old stories that you don't need to repeat anymore, and just like create something new. It's like you're being given like a blank canvas. I'm seeing like a book that you open up and it's got blank pages and you get to write your story. And it's a fresh book. It's not like you turn the page and there's a new chapter. It's like it's a whole brand new book that's all empty pages. Fill it out how you want to fill it out. But what do you need to release? Because there is prosperity that lies ahead. And prosperity doesn't necessarily mean physical, like material. It can do, but it can mean many different things. Sometimes though, when we're clinging to something, really clinging to it because we're either afraid to let it go, we feel like we're not ready to let it go. We feel that way, but our souls like knows different. Okay. And we can feel that it is time to let go. But when we cling to that, we can like not necessarily block our blessings or block the manifestations, but we can stall them and we can put like a blockage energy around it. Okay. And we also essentially are choosing a different path. We're choosing to stay somewhere versus moving forward. And that's okay. That's okay, right? It's up to you. You have free will. But if you're choosing to stay somewhere that's just not going to allow you, you know what? If you choose to stay somewhere, that's the path you're choosing. If you choose to let go of it and you move in a different direction, then you're choosing a different path. Which path do you want? It's up to you. Okay, it's up to you. Just as I said that, it hit 555 on the timer. Okay, 555 is change, big major change. All right. I'm going to use the Mermaid Tarot for you guys. Makes sense. Water signs. Okay. Sun, moon, rising, water signs, which you need to know for the month of March. Ace of Swords, breakthrough, victory, success, new beginnings, clarity, very honest and clear communication. Did I say breakthrough? Because it also feels like a breakthrough, right? But it's like, did I mention that before? Is that something else? But anyway, it's like a sword here with the rope. Okay. Cutting your ties to the past, cutting the ties to what's holding you back, cutting the ties. Two of Pentacles, weighing up your options. And this is where that clarity needs to come in. So it's like, okay, what do I need to release? Okay, clarity will come. What do I need to let go of? Clarity will come. The other thing here too is Two of Pentacles can mean taking on too much. So if that's you, making sure that you are providing yourself with rest, making sure that you're providing yourself with rejuvenation. Doesn't mean that you can't like be busy at the same time, you know, taking action and stuff like that and still doing things, but just making sure that you're taking a bit of time to rest. What's going to bring in the most fulfillment for you? Okay. What is going to bring in the most fulfillment for you? The Queen of Pentacles is good. And when I say good, I mean like she's happy. She feels solid. She feels secure in herself and she feels secure within her reality. So what is it that you want to create? What is it that you're wanting to birth into your physical reality? That requires you to kind of let go of something, right? It's also a very nurturing energy. Okay, it's a lot of mother energy with the Queen of Pentacles. So making sure to really, really nurture that energy as well. For some of you, with that commitment before the relationship going into a new direction, into a deeper level of commitment, you guys, you might even be talking about expanding your family, okay, or starting a family. And you'll be weighing up your options if like the time is right just yet. So just feel into that, okay? Just feel into that if that's you. Okay, one more, please. Water signs. Ooh. Six of Wands, victory and success, okay? We also have here the Queen of Cups. So connecting to your intuition, connecting to your emotions, connecting to your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities to really help you make the decisions of what needs to go and with where you're going and which path you want to take, right? But the Six of Wands is that beautiful recognition from, yes, those around you, your peers, okay, friends, family, all of that. It's not that you need it, but some of you really could be receiving it. But it's also a card of victory and success. It's victorious after the battle, going through the battle, okay? So your hard work's going to pay off because you've been going through the battle and you're committed to your success. You're committed to your happiness. You're committed to what it is that you want to create. And you're going to be victorious at it if you put in that hard work, if you make the commitment to it, the commitment to your happiness, the commitment to your success, the commitment to whatever that success looks like for you, because it's going to look so different for every single person. What success looks like for me might look really different for someone else, and that's okay. So what does it look like for you, and are you committed to it? Because if you are, and you put in the work, and you continue to release what isn't serving you and what will stop you from experiencing it, then you'll be victorious. Okay, a lot of success. All right, I'm going to close this out, beautiful water signs. I'm going to use one from the spell casting oracle deck. Take a deep breath, guys. It feels like y'all need it. Take a deep breath. All right. Some of you might be really needing to make a decision for this like new path or something new, and needing to make a decision like, well, do I choose this or do I choose that? There's no right or wrong. It's just what feels best for you. Okay. All right. What have you got here? Compassion, giving yourself compassion as you go through this process, giving yourself a lot of love, okay? Giving the world compassion, the collective compassion, but really this feels like giving yourself a lot of compassion, okay? One more. Nurturing your energy. Oh, we have dreams. Again, are you committed to your dreams? Are you committed to what it is you want to create? Because your dreams won't become a reality if you just sit there and dream it up, but don't actually take the action that is required and needed for it to become your reality. It's just the truth of it. Okay. So dream it up, that beautiful Pisces energy, right? Like super dreamy energy. It's like Neptune energy. It can be little like, it's like the dreamer. I'm a Pisces moon. I'm such a dreamer, right? But I'm a Capricorn sun. So I'm like, I've got to have like this in place, and I've got to do this, and I've got to make a plan to make this happen. But I can definitely get a little lost in my Pisces moon at times. So just keep in mind too that we are in Pisces season. So it could be a lot of dreamy energy happening. So what action do you need to take to bring that about, to bring that reality about as well? Also pay attention to your dreams. You might be receiving a lot of information, a lot of intuitive downloads, a lot of intuitive messages from your soul, from spirit coming through in your dreams. This is Pisces season, so it is really connected to your intuition, psychic abilities, all of that, like I said. So again, the Queen of Cups also represents that. So really tapping into that energy, into your intuition to make the decisions that are best for you to help you move down the path to this new beginning, to this new start, to this fresh start, whatever it looks like for you. Use your intuition to help you guide and navigate that. All right, beautiful water signs. If that resonates, comment below, and I'll see you guys for April.